टिप्स आने लगी, वो टिप्स में करने लगा, जो भी उसकी कैपिटल थी वो उसने 2-4 महीने में 10 करोड़ बनाने के चक्कर में बाहर आ गया, saying that this is a gamble. ये जुआ. No, stock market it's not a place for a gambler or it's not a gamble. Your attitude, your way of doing thing is gambling. आप जुआड़ी हो, स्टॉक मार्केट का कोई दोष नहीं है. अब जो अगर आप जुआड़ी हो तो हर्ष वही होना है जो जुआड़ी का होता है. Nobody wins in gambling. अभी मैं रिकमेंड करता हूँ लोगों को जिनको इस एटीट्यूड के साथ होना है, go to Las Vegas. At least where you lose, you will have a fun. आपको मजा आएगा वो लूज करके. यहाँ पे लूज करके कोई मजा नहीं आता. अभी इन्वेस्टिंग के बहुत सारे myths हैं. And if we talk about all of them, that may take ages. Like all advisors are the same. Advisors means so-called talking gurus or the mutual fund managers, right? If you see the performance of those mutual fund year-on-year basis, the top 5-star fund will be on the next bottom line on the next one. How you gonna judge a performance? आजकल ये टॉप का म्यूचुअल फंड है, और ये साल सबसे नीचे की म्यूचुअल फंड की लिस्ट में होगा. क्यों? क्या है म्यूचुअल फंड की लिमिटेशंस है, ठीक है? You as an independent, you can buy anything, you can buy any quantity. Mutual funds can't buy that. Mutual funds always needs to be invested in some sector-oriented fund or some blue chip stocks or medium cap stocks, but you can have anything.
According to objective of the fund.
Yes, according to objective of the fund, but that's a limitation.
Limitation.
You, first of all, as an independent trader, if you think that there's going to be a panic in the market, you have enough profits, you can book it. Nobody is bothering you. But as a mutual fund, you can't do that. And you knew, because they have to have a face saving. And you knew that, okay, say, Reliance is not going to give you much returns, but on the other hand, Chamanlal share here, unknown company, it's fundamentally very good company, it can give you very nice returns, but you can't buy that because your fund subscriber will ask you, what is this company? They are very happy with losing money in Reliance, but they aren't very happy if they lose money with Chamanlal share. So that's the kind of attitude and the mindset that normal people have. So that's they have a limitation. But we as an individual, we don't. We can do whatever we want. Gold is the best investment. In India, gold is the best investment. Sona khareedte ho, but it's a dead investment, right? Because whenever you need, or you in that scenario, when you have to sell your gold, you won't get that price, for sure. And nobody wants to be in that scenario. They have to. Bond markets are the same. 5-star mutual funds. Only stay long enough to make money. I buy and hold it for 25 years, I'll make money. Yes, you may be, but that's going to be a limited. There are not many companies in Nifty 50. Nifty 50 में जो 50 उस टाइम में इंडिया की सबसे अच्छी कंपनी थी, आज से 10 साल पहले, वो आज बैंकरप्ट है, भाई नहीं, बाहर हो गई. तो जो आज से 10 साल पहले निफ्टी 50 की कंपनियों को होल्ड करके रखा होगा, उसका क्या हाल हुआ होगा? एक्चुअली क्या होता है, एक ह्यूमन टेंडेंसी है, पीपल ऑलवेज गो फॉर द एग्जांपल्स व्हिच आर सक्सेसफुल, जो सफल हुए, ठीक है? बट नोबडी लुक्स ऑन द अदर साइड कि ऐसे 10 सक्सेसफुल हुए और ऐसे 1000 अनसक्सेसफुल. अभी जो रिकमेंडेशंस आती हैं, जो लोग कहते हैं कि मल्टीबैगर्स टीवी पे और आपने देखा होगा आपने, उसमें वो 2-4 स्टॉक लिख के देते हैं. ये 4 रुपए का स्टॉक मैंने रिकमेंड किया था 1 साल पहले, 2 साल पहले, आज वो 400 रुपए का. 2 साल में 40 स्टॉक रिकमेंड किए. हर दिन आप 100 स्टॉक रिकमेंड करते हो. 2 साल में कम से कम आपने 1 लाख स्टॉक रिकमेंड किए. 1 लाख स्टॉक में 4 का जो मल्टीबैगर्स में दिखा रहा हूं, माय ड्राइवर कैन चूज बेटर देन. Right? So this is the possibility, and this is how they want people to believe. Simple as that. Inversion narrative. Always context में रखिए inversion narrative. हमेशा चीजों को एक qualitative and quantitative वैसे सोचिए. अभी कौन-कौन से instruments हैं mostly in Indian market, people just very okay with the stocks. The stock ratio and ratio. But the total turnover of the Indian stock market, stock is just 15 to 20%, and rest of 80% is the future options and the currency markets and other commodities market. But हमारा 90% लोगों का concentration रहता है stock, equity खरीदो बेचो, नीचे गिर गया खरीद लो, इससे नीचे क्या जाएगा, ऊपर गया बेच दो, इससे ऊपर क्या जाएगा, all false thing, भाई ऊपर जा रहा है जाने दो, how does it matter, नीचे जा रहा है जितनी जल्दी हो अलग हो जाओ। अभी क्या हमें एज ए ह्यूमन बीइंग क्या सिखाया जाता है, हमारी उंगली में चोट लगी है, ठीक है, हमें इसमें ऑइंटमेंट लगाना है, बैंडेड लगाना है, इसको ठीक करना है, ठीक है, पर स्टॉक मार्केट अगर उंगली में चोट लगी है तो कट दैट फिंगर, उंगली को काट दो, अगर उंगली को नहीं काटा तो पूरा हाथ निकल जाएगा, राइट। तो ये सब आपको होना चाहिए। अभी अब देखते हैं कौन कौन से प्रोडक्ट्स हैं स्टॉक मार्केट में। पहला प्रोडक्ट है स्टॉक, ठीक है, इसमें आपको फुल अमाउंट पेड करना है, यूनिडायरेक्शनल है, जब आपने जिस प्राइस पे खरीदा है उससे ऊपर जाएगा तभी आपको प्रॉफिट्स होंगे, ठीक है, और you can suffer big losses if it goes down. This is an equity stock. Other hand, you have futures. यहाँ पे bi-directional है, आप अगर प्राइस ऊपर जाता है you can make money, प्राइस नीचे जाता है you can also make money. It's a leveraged product, less capital is needed, but remember, you are controlling a big capital with less amount, then your risk is also have been increased. So you just need to make a balance between your risk and reward in that case if you are dealing with the futures. Other one is option. You know, I have spoken about the smart guys. Smart people, they do this. 90% people don't do this, they do this. Why? Because in this, you can make money whether the price go up, whether the price go down, whether the price stays. In तीनों directional में, if you have that option, then what's the point? Means you can't lose. Simple. If you have a positive expectancy, 5 to 10%, 11 out of 12 months you will make money. That's for sure. In 1 month, there may be an extreme event where you will lose, but that's fine. If you are, say, 5%, if you are making 60% and 1 month you lose 10%, but still you are like 50%. You don't have to see, भाई आपको अपने दिन के खर्चे के लिए तो नहीं करना है ना, आपको लॉन्ग टर्म वेल्थ चाहिए कि after 10 years, 20 years, 25 years, when you need a big amount, crores of rupees, then you have, right? आपके बाकी खर्चे तो चल ही रहे हैं, उसके लिए क्या करना है? And this is the, I was yesterday meeting with a big investor here in Kanpur, and he said he has a portfolio of 10 CR. I said, very well. So what you gonna do? If tomorrow there would be a war in India and China, the stock market will start crashing. For the next month, it will have a lower circuits. Then what will happen to your 10 CR portfolio? He said, oh no, I'm not gonna sell. Nobody is saying you sell. आपको एक कौन कह रहा है बेच दो, लेकिन एटलीस्ट आपको ये तो पता होना चाहिए अगर ऐसा कुछ हो, what should I do? That is this instrument. You can hedge that depending upon, for around 6 to 7 lakhs rupees, you just need one put option, which will cover your portfolio. So 10 crores portfolio, if you buy an insurance of 1 lakh rupee, how does it matter? But people don't know कि ऐसा भी कुछ है. So that's what people need to be aware of. Commodities. आप commodities में दोनों डायरेक्शंस में पैसे कर सकते हैं, ठीक है। ये थोड़ा इजी इसलिए भी है क्योंकि commodities में जो trends होते हैं, they are long lasting. If something start going up, then it will go up for a bit longer period. Or if something goes down, then it will go down for a bit longer period. 9 commodities हैं, stocks 3000, accordingly derivative contracts 300. It's difficult to track them. But 9 commodities easily you can track, and on those 9 commodities you can decide your favorite ones. Like I just want to deal in crude oil and silver. That's it. Just track it. And this is the market because once you came back from your offices, it's open till 11:30, so you have time to be in line. Forex. This is the huge market in the world. This is one of the market which is open 24 hours, and roughly trillions and trillions of dollars have been exchanged worldwide, more than our GDP. But in India we have a limitation like from the government that we can only trade in 4 currency pairs: USD, INR, JPY, and Euro. But that's fine. But there is still a problem of the liquidity here. Most people don't know about this product, but I'm pretty much sure that's going to be the future of the Indian stock market. And as soon as you people enter into this, understand it, the better you will be in future. अभी dynamics क्या है? Millions of buyers हैं, millions of sellers. Supply and demand का concept है. Whenever you have more demands, price will go up. Whenever you have more supply, price will go down. Right? Simple concept. And ये तो हो गया simple concept. ये तो but if you know this concept professionally, आप professionally इस चीज को समझ जाते हो, where is the supply, where is the demand, what would be the likely price, or what would that particular script will do in future, then only you will make money professionally. It's in stock market, it's a game of probabilities, right? Nothing is fixed here. And if somebody say, I know for sure what's going to happen, he is lying. All great traders, they have a simple philosophy, like I would like all of you to have. Anything can happen in this market. I should prepare for anything. कुछ भी हो सकता है. Simple. But I'm go on to the higher probability that इसके होने की संभावना ज्यादा है. अभी दो चीजें हैं कि दो क्वेश्चन हैं कि what to buy और what to sell. इसका आंसर मिलता है आपको फंडामेंटल एनालिसिस कि what का आंसर क्या. अभी दूसरी चीज है when, कब बाय करना है, कब सेल करना है, इसका आंसर आपको मिलता है टेक्निकल एनालिसिस. अभी आयरनी ये है कि I have seen many traders and investors in this world. They say कि I am only fundamental analysis. मैं सिर्फ बैलेंस शीट देखता हूँ, नंबर्स देखता हूँ, that's okay. और कुछ ऐसे लोग हैं मैं सिर्फ चार्ट्स देखता हूँ, कैंडलस्टिक्स देखता हूँ, इंडिकेटर ऑसिलेटर देखता हूँ. Both of them can't make money. You should have an approach where you should imply the best of all. Means you decide what from the fundamental, you decide when from the technical. आपका बेस्ट अप्रोच होना चाहिए इन दोनों को टेक्निकल्स फंडामेंटल्स का मिक्स अप कर. That's why you become smart. मार्केट में every day you have unlimited opportunities. इस मार्केट में opportunities कमी नहीं है. तो इसलिए कभी ये मत सोचिएगा कि oh I missed something. मुझे ये लेना था या मुझे buy या sell करना था, मैं चूक गया. Nothing matters because every day you have 100 opportunities like this. Next day again you will have 100 opportunities like this. Right? वो अपॉर्चुनिटी कोई मिस नहीं हुई है, लेकिन हमें अपने रिस्क एंड रिवॉर्ड को ध्यान में रख के ही कुछ चीजें करनी है. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, एंड एज आई सेड, डोंट एवर मेक योर लॉस टू बी द मदर ऑफ ऑल लॉस. Because I met with a trader, he's very good in technicals in Mumbai, and he said, "Look, Dr. Rahul, I take 5 trades every day, future trades, and in 4 trades, I was right. 4 trades में I'll be right, I'll make money." Then I said, "Wonderful, you have 1:4 ratio, then you should be very rich." Then he said, "You know, but the last, the 5th trade." The 5th trade take all my profits. ठीक है, समझिए आप. और वो ट्रेड कौन सा होगा, nobody can tell. आप 4 ट्रेड्स में पैसे बनाओगे and you just need 1 trade to wipe out the profits of all 4 trades, और उसके साथ साथ ट्रेडिंग अकाउंट से भी जाएगा. तो इसीलिए anything can happen. We should have an equal probability. We should know beforehand what is our risk. मेरी ट्रेडिंग कैपिटल 10 लाख रुपए है, मेरा रिस्क मैक्सिमम 1% उसमें 10,000 हो सकता है. तो दैट इट शुड बी 10,000 के ऊपर का अगर मेरा किसी में भी ट्रेड है इन माय 10 लाख कैपिटल, मुझे नहीं लेना है, क्योंकि दैट्स नॉट द अपॉर्चुनिटी मिस्ड. I could get various opportunity where my risk could be less than 10,000 in 10 lakh amount capital and I could make money. अभी यही है जो we discuss. There is a knowledge, there is an applied knowledge, and there is a skill. So knowledge any person can have from the books, but the applied knowledge and skill set those people will get when they do this thing, put in practice every day. आप रोज एक सिस्टम अपना फॉर्म कीजिए, रोज सिर्फ 10 stocks buy or sell करो, and if you allow it, go for just one small lot of Nifty or Bank Nifty future and options. Test your system, make your system workable, and then start investing more. And for this reference, I have a mission to educate at least 1 million people in India, whether I'm in India or in abroad, it doesn't matter. So, Abhi, let's just look at the big picture. Most of the people are concentrated on the company. Like, I have bought this Reliance. So, what would be the price of the Reliance, whether it's going up or down? But, उस प्राइस कंपनी के प्राइस का 80% डिपेंड होता है मार्केट कंडीशंस और सेक्टर डायनामिक्स। आप सिर्फ कंपनी के प्राइस पे कंसंट्रेट करते हैं कि ये बढ़ गया कि ये घट गया, उसके हिसाब से ट्रेड लेते हैं, बट आपको जो मेन कंसंट्रेशन होना चाहिए दैट इज ऑन द मार्केट कंडीशंस। अभी इकोनॉमी ऑफ द कंट्री क्या है, मार्केट कंडीशंस क्या है, और वो कंपनी जिस सेक्टर में है, व्हाट सेक्टर इट इज in. So, if a bad company also in a very good strong sector, then it will go up. And if a very good company in a very bad sector, it could always go down, irrespective of whatever the company is. अभी big picture के accordingly, economy के different cycles होते हैं. Expansion cycles होते हैं, boom and bust. In different cycles में, expansions में, boom में, bust में, there are certain sectors who perform good and there are certain sectors which performs bad. So आपको पहला ये पता होना चाहिए कि आपकी कंट्री की इकोनॉमी किस फेज में है, उस पर्टिकुलर फेज में कौन कौन से सेक्टर्स हैं जो अच्छा परफॉर्म करते हैं और वो सेक्टर्स बुरा परफॉर्म करते हैं। जो सेक्टर्स अच्छा परफॉर्म करते हैं उन सेक्टर्स में सबसे अच्छी कंपनी कौन सी है, एंड दैट्स हाउ यू गोना सेलेक्ट योर ट्रेड। सिमिलरली उस फेज ऑफ इकोनॉमी में कौन सा सेक्टर वर्स्ट परफॉर्मेंस करता है और जो वर्स्ट परफॉर्मिंग सेक्टर है उसकी वर्स्ट परफॉर्मिंग कंपनी कौन सी है। सो हमें दो डायरेक्शंस में जाना है, बेस्ट सेक्टर बेस्ट कंपनी, worst sector worst company. In the good sector we'll go long, in the worst sector we'll go short for all the swing trades, right? So that's make our probabilities more to get the profits out of those trades. And this is very easy, just when you have a lot of things like interest rate falling and interest rate rising, then you can accordingly see in which cycle of the economy you are. If you are a dependent trader, then that's going to happen. Everybody, brokers specifically, they will put you in a car and send you go, but you don't know the bridge has actually broken afterwards, and nobody is there to save you. और आप कुछ भी कर रहे हो, you don't have any idea कि क्या होने वाला है. Just you are up to your fate. अभी क्या हम इंडियंस का एक और प्रॉब्लम है, पता है क्या? हम एक तो झुंड में रहना पसंद करते हैं. मान लीजिए हम 4 लोग हैं और हम 4 लोगों ने एक साथ पैसा यूज किया, we feel comfortable कि भाई का भी यूज हुआ तो मेरा भी यूज हुआ, that's okay. हाँ, और अगर आप 3 का बना और मेरा यूज हुआ सिर्फ, then I will be very uncomfortable. Then अभी उसमें क्या है, उसमें मैं दोष दूंगा कि मेरी किस्मत, आप तीनों की किस्मत अच्छी थी, मेरी किस्मत खराब थी, that's what I used. But remember friends, there is nothing called kismat. In the stock market, there is nothing called kismat. All is your karmas, they will decide your fate. आपके जो कर्मास होंगे ना, वो आपकी किस्मत डिसाइड करेंगे, ना कि किस्मत. On the other hand, if you are an independent trader, then first of all you know what is your profit and the risk, what is your risk and reward, and accordingly you trade. So first of all, two things. You know what the maximum risk you have, so you will be emotionally free, stress free. Every day, nobody should have to watch this screen or on his mobile, and as the price goes up and down, the heart is also going up and down. It's not like to be the case. ये नहीं होना चाहिए. आप स्टॉक मार्केट में पैसे कमाने आए, दिल के मरीज बनने नहीं आए. ठीक है? तो trading should be stress free. It shouldn't be like, oh, what's happened to my stock? You know it. Two possibilities. Either your profit target will hit, or you stop loss. That's it. Nothing else. This is a very important slide. What the market can do. This is all the scenarios of the market. Say, just look at the first one. I am long, I buy, and market does a big move down. यहाँ पे मैंने buy किया, I put my stop loss at a logical location, not with the price. It should be in the low of the candle or something like that, or as per the ATR. You add a student here. यहाँ से नीचे हो गया, big move down. I use small. यहाँ से तुरंत ही down हो गया. I use small. यहाँ से थोड़ा सा ऊपर गया in very favorable direction में, थोड़ा सा retrace हुआ, फिर ऊपर गया. I kept my stop loss down. यहाँ से big move down हो गया. I'll have a little bit of profits. That's it. On the other hand, in the same scenario, if I'm short, I short, I put my stop loss over there, I have big profits. I short, I have big profits. And successively, I just change my stop loss to the respective location, I have big profits. So this is the case when market does big move down. Now look at another case if market does a big move up. Market does a big move up, I was up, I have a stop loss here, I have big profits, big profits, big profits. On the other hand, I was short, market moves up, I have small loss, I have small loss, I have a small profit. So the logical conclusion is, irrespective of if market moves up or if it moves down, if I keep those trades, whenever I am losing small, whenever I am winning big. That is the mantra of the market. The people who understand this mantra apply it rigorously with the discipline, with correct attitude, with the mindset, they will make a lot of money from this market because no other scenarios could happen here, right? But for this, you need to know what to do when and rigorously. It's not like कि कुछ में मैंने stop loss लगाया, कुछ में लगाया नहीं, कुछ में इतना sure था कि कोई जरूरत ही नहीं. No, nothing like it. Because एक concept सामने रखिए, anything can happen, and just work simply on this. If you understand this slide, only you can make great money in this market. And accordingly, you move your stop loss points to the upward direction and keep locking your profits. Don't use trailing stop loss, manual stop loss. Like in this case, these are from the examples of the Nifty, and I would like to just show you few, there are a lot of things like how a person needs to trade. I become long in Adani Ports at 70. There would be a lot of noises in between, I don't care. I have a target of Adani Ports at 350. When it reaches at 350, it's in future, then I simply do. I was trading with 10 bucks Adani Ports, right? And once it reached 350, then I knew that it's going to be sell zone here, right? From my analysis of the technicals and the fundamentals. I wait for the confirmation that whatever my analysis are there correct. Then here, once I get the confirmation, I became short, something around 325, and I remain short till it touches my initial buy zone, which is 70. And from here, I again get the confirmation. I became long here, and but from here it retraces. No panic. Once it reaches to again my buy zone, I made my position double because I am getting the same thing on the same price, and from there I am still long with the 20 points. So means what's the crux here? You should have the capability to make money from here to here, then from here to here, and from here if you get the opportunity, make it double and wait for your sell zone. Forget about the intraday noise. These are all the an interesting concept is people make portfolios. अभी portfolio का problem क्या है? जो stocks का problem है. If anything goes down, what you gonna do? Either buy put options or add with somewhere else, add with some future. Why not make a portfolio of derivatives? That's what I do. I always do the portfolio of derivatives. I don't buy even a single stock. In my portfolio, I don't have a single stock. But in my portfolio, I have roughly 100 lots of futures of different companies, long and short. That's how, because that is the only possibility when you can make money from here to here, here to here, here to here, with less capital, and you can increase it. I'm talking about, some of my trades who are having a risk reward of 1:10 and some are 1:25, 1:50. Ideally, I recommend at least 1:2. But this is the possibility that I'm going to show you. And this is not just delivering gyan or something like that. These are all my live trades which I have taken. Anybody can see my levels. I've been like in Bank of Baroda, the same thing. That's my buy zone. I buy here. I book my profits, and then I'm still waiting for that to come to. So, what is important here? Daily price, intraday price. Rakesh Jhunjhunwala started buying this, so I buy this. No. How does it matter whether Rakesh Jhunjhunwala buy it or not? And you know what? Rakesh Jhunjhunwala and all those great traders, they make most of their money through options, not through the stock. By the way, but nobody mentioned it. Anyways, that's not the point. Here, the point is, we don't have to mingle ourselves with the intraday noise. What we need to do? The level trading. We should have our levels of few scripts. We know what are their levels, how they get to those levels, and trade during that levels. If you have a time, of course, you know that the overall main trend of my this script is up. I can trade intraday in between, but my usual direction for those intraday trades also remains to be long. I'm not going to be short. Because main trend long है. If I get any intraday opportunity, I'll take it. That's fine. It's for for some entertainment, not for the real trade. Like ITC. Up here, like the buying rule, how volatile it is, and this is 5 years of data approximately. How volatile it is. So, if you don't know that how you want to trade in a narrow range, the scripts which are in this channel, like if I draw, this is working in this channel. So, if you know how you can do channel trading, tremendous opportunities. Every stock says itself, buy me here, sell me here, right? They speak, but it's up to us how we gonna interpret it. Every interpretation of any individual trader or the investor, it's different. Some of only go with the gut feeling because they are 50 years in this market, so they know. But that's the irony, nobody knows. And you see, this is the concept of buy and hold. If I buy something and hold it for 25 years, so the people who are buying here, they are fortunate, right? They get the profits. But unfortunate if they haven't booked their profits here. And this zone, a person can only identify if he or she has the capability to analyze and know fundamentally and technically both, not with the charts, not with the numbers only. You should have a conclusion from both the stream.